Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for whatever tomorrow is, the 15th or something like that. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But Hannah, hello. Amy, welcome. April, hello. And Ritika, hello. Lonnie, hello. Fluffy Butt, hello. It's one hell of a name. You made me smile. Michelle, hello. Just a girl on the internet, hello. And Elizabeth, hello. Thank you for being here. Midnight Moon, welcome. And Larissa, hello. The Dex Bettina, hello. And Amy, I think I said hi to you, but hello. Teresa, hello. Eleanor, hello. And now we're already moving too quick. Cheryl, hello. Cassandra, hello. Steph, Karen, Rebecca, Giovanni, Dad, hello. Thank you for being here. Genuine Aries, hello. Ednita, welcome. Priscilla, Kara, Sam, Marie, and Lori, Anita, and Jocelyn, welcome. Thank you for being here. Bonnie, hello. And Nassim, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Kat, welcome. Rising Sun, hello. Sonia, hello. Thank you for being here. It's moving too fast now. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, so it's hard for my eyes to keep up with this. But welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Just a couple of quick announcements. The weekly readings will be starting on Tuesday instead of Monday this week. It's like every 2 weeks. I usually start on Tuesday instead of Monday for no real reason other than that's what I feel like doing. So why not mix it up, right? So we will be starting the weeklies for next week on Tuesday. Also, this week is a little bit crazy for me, so definitely keep an eye on the community tab. I might not be here Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure yet, but just keep an eye on the community tab because I might not be here Wednesday and maybe one other day this week. Again, it's a little bit of a crazy week for me. Also, I will be, I have like 2 interviews this week as well. So if you ever wanted to know more about me, then definitely keep an eye out on the community tab as well. I'll be doing an interview on Instagram on Wednesday, and then I think I have one other interview as well. So if you want to watch more interviews with me, then check out the community tab. They will be, the interviews will all be posted there. But other than that, it's time to get started. We are going to use the Deviant Moon tonight, so I will be using the Deviant Moon Tarot this evening, my favorite deck of all time, one of my favorite decks, so that's what we're using, and we will be starting with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people, and Aries. Let's see what is going on for you here, Aries and Aries. Let's see here, Aries. Aries, you have the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords coming in here. I feel like there's like a very emotional truth that's coming in for you here. Probably something you've been waiting for with the Temperance card as well. So I do feel for some of you that someone, it's like probably could be spilling their guts here to you, Aries, is what I feel with this King of Cups energy. The King of Cups can be very emotional, and I am feeling more of like an emotional type of energy here. I almost feel like someone was putting their mind above everything else. It's almost like someone was trying to be too logical in a relationship. So for those of you who are dealing with a relationship here, it's almost like someone is becoming kind of leaning more towards the emotional side of things. I would say they're bringing it into balance, so they're not getting too emotional either. I like that the Temperance card shows up with cards like this because to me this says that a person is entering into more of a balanced place, not such a like kind of back and forth place, right? And so I feel like this is going to be very good for you, for those of you that are in a relationship, or if you're kind of like hoping to get into a relationship with a person who's maybe been a little bit mentally blocked. This to me looks like things getting more into balance here with the Temperance energy. For others, I just get that for you as well. I'm getting like this key unlocking something here. It's like something is being unlocked, but I really am getting words like wrapping your head around something. To me, this is very mental energy here. Even on this Six of Swords right here, it's like this balloon that is lifting him up is coming out of his head. The Ace of Swords is a very mental energy, but just intuitively, I feel like it's almost like you have finally been able to wrap your brain around something here, and I feel that this is really going to be leading to some progress, probably as far as work or business is concerned. Maybe you had to make a decision here about like what to do in work or business, or maybe you've been presented with an offer and you weren't sure what to do. It's like you finally understand. For others, I feel it's a little bit more complex than that, because I am getting the word complex popping into my head, but I feel it's a complex understanding. For example, it's like maybe you're trying to get a raise or a promotion, but maybe you're having to get some training before you get that raise or a promotion, or maybe you're just trying to get a certification in the first place so that you can get a job. I feel like you're understanding something, like the subject matter, that whatever it is that you're learning about. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but number one, I think that your mid-monthly reading was all about this. And number two, I feel the good news is it's literally going to make you more money if you're learning something, especially for work or business. Like if you're getting a certification, if you're going to training or something like that with this temperance energy. So I would say like knowledge is your best friend at this time. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles, long-term security as well. I think that's what people don't understand right now, especially with the way the astrology is. I look at the astrology, I've been talking about this for 2 years. I've been begging people to learn as much as they can. People keep saying, why is it all you talk about? All you talk about is learning. I'm like, yeah, because number one, jobs are going away. There's like one way to make sure that you will have a job or you will have financial security forever, and that is knowledge. That is education. I don't know if anybody remembers the guy that, whatever his name is, he used to do the commercial on YouTube, Here I Am in My Garage, whatever that guy's name is, and he always used to say knowledge. I've been hoping to have a button that I could press here that just is like a picture of him saying knowledge, right? That's what I feel here. The more you learn, the more you earn. It's just that simple. You don't need him to tell you that. You don't have to pay him anything, right? So there you go. Somebody knows what I'm talking about, but that's what I'm getting here. I feel like you need to learn as much as you possibly can, Aries, and that'll be a good thing. Love it. Thank you, Aries. Let's see what we have for you here. Taurus and Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. And Taurus. Taurus, you have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Pentacles. I like this. This is also hard work for you here, Taurus, but I feel like this is a lot of success coming in for you as well. Chariot is a major victory. The Two of Pentacles is hard work, and the Ten of Pentacles is like the results of your hard work. So I do feel there are a lot of benefits coming in for you as far as work is concerned. This to me is very similar to the Aries reading, I would actually say here, Taurus. But for you, I feel like the difference for you is this King of Swords. King of Swords is kind of like law and order. When it comes up with a reading like this, it can say that you have been working for a very long period of time. It can say that you have been trying to make more money in your job or in your business for a long time. But I feel that this is saying that you're finally getting the rewards for the hard work that you've been doing. So, to me, this is more of like a financial balance that is coming in for you with that King of Swords energy. So I definitely like that for you. But this is like, this is like a lot of work that you've done. The thing about the Ten of Pentacles is that the Ten of Pentacles can be work that you have been doing for a long time. It can say that you have been like trying to grow a business, or you've been trying to get a raise at your job for a long time. And now you're finally seeing results. So I do like to see that. For others, for some reason, the weird thing is I am getting Cancer here as well. So I do feel and I'm getting it on this King of Swords. You have Cancer right here, the Chariot, which would represent Cancer. But I am getting Cancer on the King of Swords. If you're looking for love, could be a Cancer that's coming in for you. The King of Swords could just say that it's a person who is older than you. I always say King of Swords doesn't have to be older. It can also just represent someone's maturity level. So it can just say someone that is coming in for you who is very mature, and they might not be older than you. They might be the same age. They might be a little bit younger, but I feel that the King of Swords could be a person coming in for you in love. And I feel that for those of you where this is love, I feel like it's someone who is willing to put the work in with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is hard work. And I also like the Two of Pentacles because beyond being a card of hard work, I would say that the Two of Pentacles is a good card for love because it can represent juggling. But if we were to look at it on the positive side of things, it could represent someone who's also focused on fun as well. It could say that you're meeting a person who also wants to have fun with you, not just someone, who wants to have a good time, who wants to build a relationship that it has fun in it, and like all those other good things as well, Taurus. So this could be very positive. I do feel for some of you that you might move in the future. I am getting something about a future move here. The reason that I would say this is in the future is to go to the Chariot, to the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles to me says decision has not been made yet. We could say that, of course, with COVID, that makes moving very, very difficult, of course, depending on where you're going to move or how far away you're going to move and all that other stuff. There's a lot more moving parts. But what I would say here is that some of you could be more planning it with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles to me Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles to me can also say that there is maybe a little bit of a time delay, because Ten of Pentacles has to do with contracts or filling out important paperwork, needing to get certain licenses and things like that as well. So some of you, that is popping into my head, that some of you might have to get some sort of special license, or I'm wondering if some of you might be dealing with a person, like maybe you're dating someone from another country, and maybe they need to get their green card or something like that. I don't know, it's popping into my head, so I have to say it with the Ten of Pentacles, but I do feel like things will go well there, by the way. Ten of Pentacles, can't beat that. Very good card for you here. Yeah, definitely going to require work. The Devil, I wouldn't worry about the Devil. To me, the Devil's not a bad card, and coming up with the Two of Pentacles here, by the way, Taurus, the Devil could just represent hard work. The Devil can represent feeling bound or stuck to something, but the Devil can also just represent needing to put a lot of work into needing to put a lot of work into something to achieve it, whatever it is. So if you're trying to achieve something like getting a green card or something along those lines, I do feel like it's possible. It's just going to require some work with this Devil energy. And again, you have the King of Swords clarifying. So it's I would say if you're dealing with that situation, King of Swords is justice, and it is kind of like legal approval as well. So this is a very good sign for those of you. Again, that's probably for one of you out there, but I would say that is a very good sign. For others, if you're trying to get approval for anything else, King of Swords plus this Ten of Pentacles, I just love this type of energy, Taurus, especially these two cards showing up together. And more intuitively, my intuitive feeling here is that this is an approval for something. So if you're submitting paperwork for some official approval, then I feel this is an approval coming in for you. And for others, I feel that this could just be financial success coming in for you here. King of Swords to me isn't perfect financial success either. None of the kings really represent perfect financial success to me, just in general, unless there's more cards that come up with it, other cards. But I do feel like this is balance, or at least balance coming in for you financially. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands. Like most of your readings, Taurus, I feel like a lot of your readings have been talking about there are a few more steps, I feel, that need to be completed before you get to the next, your next level, or whatever you want to call it, Taurus. And so I feel, but here's the exciting thing that I want to say to you, Taurus, is out of all the signs, I feel like you have a lot of exciting things to look forward to. I feel like you have a lot of, potential in the future, and I also feel that there could be a lot of journeys coming up in your future, and this is not just travel related. I feel that you could be working on exciting projects. You could be starting exciting jobs that are actually exciting, that aren't just a job, something you actually want to do. So I feel there's more excitement coming in for you. So lift your head up. Don't be like this bird thing right here with its head down. But I like it. So this is really good, Taurus. Love it. Thank you, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you here, Gemini. And Gemini 777 people here as I start your reading. But Gemini, let's see. Gemini, you have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. This is a wish, I feel, that could be coming in for you here. Something you have attracted into your life with the Magician card. So I like this energy for you, Gemini. I do feel that this could be love coming in for you. You keep getting Pisces in your reading, so I do feel that it could be Pisces, obviously, but it could be any sign. Although Pisces, right? Like I say, people keep blaming me for this. They're like, you're a Pisces, you're clearly interested in a Gemini, and all this other stuff. Not. But what I would say here is, it does keep coming up. So here you go, Gemini, right here. And I do feel, but it could be any sign. It could just be someone who has Pisces in their chart. Could be any other sign as well. It's just a general reading, right? So there you go. But what I would say is this is definitely love coming in for you. Probably something you've been wishing for. I do like the High Priestess, and I don't like the High Priestess for love. To me, what I feel for you here is that this is a relationship that just has potential. So I feel that the High Priestess comes into a reading, and it just represents something that could grow, but it requires you to put in the work, right? So I feel for some of you, if you're meeting someone new here, especially if it's a Pisces, I feel that it's going to require some effort with the High Priestess here. It's going to require some work. You're going to have to put the work in. Both people, not just you. This isn't a one-way street, Gemini, but I do feel like it's going to require work, because High Priestess just says something, says the sky's the limit. Could be really good, but it's going to require some effort. People are going to have to put some work in to this situation with the High Priestess energy. For others, this is something that's it's only just a dream, right? I feel like Nelly up here, the rapper from the 90s, because this is only just a dream right here is what I feel like saying to you, Gemini. The Page of Cups, you are imagining this fish that is in this cup right here, and to me, the High Priestess is confirmation that you are just imagining whatever this is. This could be a business idea, could be a dream, a goal, something you want to accomplish, as I always say, whatever. And the Nine of Cups is a card of wishes. Whatever this is could be a wish come true, but I do feel you're going to have to put the work in with this energy to make something happen. So it's like if you're trying to start a business, you're going to have to get started. The Magician clarifying says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities necessary to get started, but you have to take the first step with this Magician energy. As I always say with the Magician, the problem with the Magician is probably needing to follow your inspirations. Things are not immediately clear with this energy, especially with these two cards together, Gemini. It's like you might be like, oh, maybe you have this feeling. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want the freedom. I want the freedom of being an entrepreneur, but it's like maybe you don't know exactly what you want to do. Maybe you don't know what type of business you want, right? So that's the trick with the Magician. The Magician just says, like, start with your skills. It's funny because somebody left me a comment, and sorry to whoever it was, by the way, because I meant to respond to your comment, and I don't even know if you'd be watching this because I don't remember which video it was on, but they were saying, if I have a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability, like, how do I find it, right? And I always say, like, well, I would just start with whatever you're interested in, number one. And I always make the joke, I don't care if it's worm farming, right? Just get started on your worm farm and see where it leads you. Are you going to start a major worm farming company? Probably not, but it's probably going to lead to something else, right? That's what I think people need to realize at this time, is that whatever we start, we're probably going to start as one thing and turn into another, right? We're probably going to turn into something else. So if you're starting a business, you might think that you're going to start your, famous cookie factory, but maybe you find out all the money is in chocolate chips, right? And maybe you're like kind of like the whole gold mining thing. It's like the people that sold the shovels were the one making all the money. Maybe you're like, you know what? The money's in the chocolate chips. I'm making chocolate chips professionally from here on out. So it's like, be open with the Magician. The Magician just says, follow your inspirations. You will be inspired to do certain things at this time. And it might not look exactly like what you wanted to do, but it will be pretty close. So I would get moving with this energy here. I do feel like you're attracting love into your life. Again, my problem is with the Magician is feeling like people like have their eye on you that's the intuitive message I get here, Gemini. So if you have new love coming in, I'm not sure. I really honestly don't know if it's you or this person that's coming in here who could be a little bit mysterious. But I number one, I do feel like that's a problem. I don't think this person is a liar, or I don't think that you're a liar. I just think that certain the feeling I get here is that somebody's a little closed off. I feel like somebody doesn't let everything out in a relationship with this energy. And this could be why right here. Intuitively, I feel that whoever it is in this connection does not like other people around them knowing their business, right? So I do feel some of you, it's either you or your person feels like they have eyes on them, like from other people. And so it's like, I feel they're almost keeping the relationship secret. Or again, if this is not a relationship that you're in yet, it's almost like somebody would be keeping this relationship a secret in the future, meaning that they're not telling people or whatever. I don't really know that that's a problem, but I think that it could be a problem for you. So definitely something to think about with this Magician energy. But there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see what we have for you Cancer and Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that this could be love coming in for you. Could be an Earth sign. You keep getting the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel, coming in for you. The Knight of Pentacles shows up in a lot of your readings, Cancer. So it wouldn't really surprise me if there was a... it wouldn't really surprise me if there was an Earth sign coming in for you here. With this energy. So I do feel like for some of you there could be an Earth sign coming up for you here. I do feel this person could be very focused on work. I don't think they have to be an Earth sign. I feel like they could have heavy Earth in their chart. I do get they're very focused on, look at this, Two of Cups, perfect match. I kind of get resistance here. This is the resistance right here, Seven of Wands. I don't know that this is that big of I don't think this is that big of a deal, is what I'd say to you, Cancer. If you have love coming in, I feel like this person might be a little bit busy. Part of me feels like it kind of keeps the romance alive. Like, part of me feels that you could be dealing with a person who doesn't have, it's like they can't devote, hours and hours and hours to you. And so it's like you're not the center of their universe. But at the same time, I feel like it keeps the mystery alive, keeps the excitement alive, and all that other stuff. So I do feel this would be a good person for you here. I do feel like this person's a little stubborn. I feel like this person is a little bit set in their ways with these cards. So, they might be, I just don't think they're changing. And again, I don't think that's a bad thing either. Because in a lot of ways, I feel like, I always talk to a lot of people, and they get into a relationship, and it's like they say they want the person they're with to change whatever, wants them to work less or whatever, but the second the person changes, then it's like you're dating a different person, so then you break up with them. So I don't think I feel like this person is kind of like stubborn in a good way. And this is love coming in for you. I feel like they're very focused on whatever it is they do for work. So you could be dealing with someone who's kind of a little bit of a workaholic. I think it's because they legitimately enjoy it with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles legitimately enjoys going to work. So you probably are just attracting someone here in love who just loves what they do, plain and simple. And that's why they do it. I would say, to me, this looks like someone who has more of a mission, not just a, work or business. They probably have a type of, they probably have a certain, purpose in life. But even if but that's not always true, right? Like, most people, I think of a purpose and I have to have a business or whatever. I feel like this person, it's almost like they have a certain thing and that's the reason they work. So I feel they have, I don't know what to call that. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, Cancer, but I just feel like they have a purpose. They have a reason for working as hard as they do, or they have a reason or a story for why they work on whatever they work on. And so I feel that could be very attractive, and you could be attracting a person who's kind of has a purpose like that. For others, I feel like it's you, Cancer, obviously, that has this purpose. So I feel like you could be discovering a purpose. You could be discovering your why, so to speak, and why you want to have a certain career. Or maybe you're discovering why you want to work on something in business. And because you're discovering your why, I feel like you're going to be very successful very, very quickly with these two cards here. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is increasing your resources. So I feel in a lot of ways that you are increasing your financial resources here. It is going to require work with the Knight of Pentacles, of course. So as I always say, this isn't just going to magically appear in your life. Tarot is not magic, right? I keep saying this, and people still don't get it. It's like, yes, tarot is great for guidance, but this is a piece of paper with a picture on it. That's all it is, right? It can't make something happen for you. So I feel for a lot of you, this is just saying that you're gonna have to put the work in, but I feel this will be, whatever you're working on, will be very successful with this energy. So I do like to see that. I do feel like you're kind of feeling I do feel like you're feeling pressure here with the Four of Pentacles, because I feel timing. So for some of you, it's maybe there's a project or something that you want to work on, and I feel like you're feeling a little bit of pressure to get moving. But it's almost like there's an event or something happens here. I mean, it could just be COVID, because you have the Six of Pentacles. The thing with the Six of Pentacles is that you could have experienced financial restrictions. So you're kind of just like, the time is now. I better start working on this now so I can get things going in my life or whatever. And that's what I feel here with this energy, is you're kind of feeling like you need to create your own security. It's like you can't rely on the government or whatever for security. So I feel like you're kind of creating it on your own. With the Two of Cups here, again, perfect match in love, like I said earlier. Also, again, if you're focusing on something that you want to work on, like a purpose or whatever you want to call it, then I feel that this could be you matching up perfectly with a job, business, or just some sort of why. You know, it's like you're discovering why you work on something or why you want to work on something here as far as work or career is concerned. Two of Cups to me is you and your higher self, Cancer. So you're just like matching up perfectly with your higher self here. Love it, Cancer. Really good. So thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what we have for you here, Leo people. Leo, you have the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands here. You have the Death card going through a transformation here, Leo. What is this Tower about? I'd be careful of liar, cheater, stealers in your life with the Seven of Swords. So I would be careful with this Tower energy. I asked in my head, and well, I mean, I said it out loud too. I want to clarify the Tower. You have the Seven of Swords here. I would be careful of anything that seems too good to be true with the Seven of Swords. I would be careful of any liar, cheater, stealers. For others, I feel like you've already gone through this. I feel like you've already gone through like a separation or some sort of difficulty because of a lie, because of lying, cheating, or stealing. And the Queen of Wands is actually a good card to have after the Tower because it kind of says that you're in a very bold, assertive energy. You're really taking care of yourself, and you're also like sticking up for yourself as well. I do feel like this is a little bit of a burden here with the Ten of Wands, and you know, because again, maybe you're standing up against your family or something with the Ten of Wands here, but I do feel this is going to change things for you very quickly with this Death card here, Leo. So I do kind of like this. It does have the I feel like you're questioning yourself a little bit with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you could be saying to yourself, like, am I making the right decision? Am I doing the right things? Am I on the right side? Whatever, right? It's like you could be questioning things, but I do feel like you need to be bold, assertive. I feel like you need to stick to your decisions here as well is what these cards are asking. Because I do feel like for some of you, it's like you could be making a decision either in your family or for your family. I'm getting family very heavily here. So if you have a family, you know, you could be making a decision for your family or, you know, that involves your family. I feel like there are a lot of people who might disagree with you here, Ten of Wands, but I feel like you take your responsibilities very seriously, as most Leos do, and I feel that I feel like you're right no matter what is what I would say to you here, Leo. Difficult decision, but I feel you have a better view of the future is what this Two of Swords is saying to me. I feel like you're tapping into something that other people can't see, like your intuition here, Leo. Very weird reading. I feel weird about this as well. You know, I feel weird about this energy because in a lot of ways this is challenging, but in other ways, but I feel like it's more personally challenging, meaning I feel like it's a challenge to your kind of like your emotions, probably because maybe people you care about are doubting decisions that you're making here with the Ten of Wands, Leo. So I feel like you need to realize this, Two of Swords. In a lot of ways, I feel like you see things that nobody else does. Or at this time. You know, that might not always be true, but at this time, I feel like you are seeing something that nobody else can see with this energy. So I feel like you need to like stick to your decisions here and not change your mind about something here, because I feel like you are right, is what I feel like saying. I do feel like you're going through a transformation. Some of you, it's like you could be deciding to move, for example, and it's like maybe your family doesn't want you to move, but I feel like it's the right decision for you. I feel for others that you could be thinking about, changing jobs. And again, it's like maybe your family doesn't agree with you, but it's your life. So, and I feel like you see something that they don't. So I feel you need to make your own decisions. Again, I do feel pressure. You know, like I said, I feel the pressure of, I think as like humans, right? It's like we want to feel like we're right. We want to feel like especially our group of people, we want to feel like the people in our lives agree with us, right? And I feel for some of you, you're kind of doubting yourself only because maybe people in your life who are important to you are doubting you, or maybe they don't agree with you in some ways. So I feel in a lot of ways this is saying that, just listen to yourself here, Leo, is what I would say to you. You're going to have a harvest here, Leo, whatever you're doing. So I feel like you need to make up your own mind here with the Two Wands. Like I said, I feel like you know what to do. For others, and again, I do feel this could be involving a move as well. Death and the Two Wands. Some of you could be deciding to move, like I said, and I got that right away. So I do feel this is kind of like a move or travel that you could be going through. And I feel that it will be a good move For others, like I said, I feel like you're just leaving something behind, like a job or a business. So that could be what's going on here with the Two of Wands. But kind of a simple message. That's what I got for you. So thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what we have for you here. Virgo people and Virgo. Virgo, you have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Empress. A lot of abundance coming in for you as well, Virgo. I feel that you could be working really hard. I feel like you're being rewarded for not giving up on something with the Five of Swords as well. The Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon, but with the Empress here, this is like work that you've already done, Virgo. I feel that for some of you, there is a lot of work that you could be doing or you have done in your life, and you're being rewarded for this work, and I definitely like to see that for you here, Virgo. Yeah, you have the Three of Wands here. I feel like you're contemplating something, which is actually the Four of Cups, but I'm getting contemplation, and what's crazy, I wanted to clarify that, and you have the Hangman. Hangman is kind of a card of contemplation. He's putting himself in hangman mode. He is trying to enlighten himself. He is trying to learn something or gather details, and I immediately got that on that Three of Wands. Again, Three of Wands is not a card of contemplation, but I read intuitively, and that's what I got on the Three of Wands, is like contemplation, thinking. I think you're thinking very deeply about something here, Virgo. We're going to have to clarify and see what you're thinking about in just a second, and we will do that. But I do like this. I feel like you're being rewarded for work that you've already done. Kind of like the Taurus reading. Very similar to Taurus energy, I feel, for you here, Virgo. So I do like to see that. For others, I feel that, like, look how she's looking back across here. I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, because to go from the Five of Swords to Eight of Pentacles is like something happened. I feel for some of you, health related. You could have had a health issue or health problem. Going to the Eight of Pentacles, healing, putting the work in, right? Like trying to heal yourself or trying to improve yourself in some way. And so I feel for some of you, you've been trying to heal yourself or work on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. The Empress is just bossing up. I mean, the Empress is you, kind of is the card of empowerment, right? So I feel like you are feeling very empowered at this time with the Empress energy. I feel like you're kind of finding a lot of abundance, or you will be experiencing a lot of abundance in your life. I also feel you're just in this like empowered state here. I feel that you're very focused on kind of creating things that are permanent in your life here as well, Virgo. I always say the Empress is meant to be a card of quality. It is meant to be a card of, you know, everything about the Empress is meant to look heavy as well. Like her clothing that she's wearing is meant to look heavy on purpose. It's meant to look like something that's going to last for a very long period of time. It's meant to look like, you know, something of great quality as well. So it's like the quality of your life is greatly increasing here, Virgo. And, you know, I feel like it's because of work that you have done on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Love it. You have this Three of Wands and the Hangman. Again, I got contemplation. I said, I said in my head, clarify, please. And you have the Hangman, which is more contemplation. We put ourselves in Hangman mode. I know what this is. I feel like this is saying you're done. It's time to stop contemplating. I feel like it's time for you to get moving here, Virgo. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Too many what ifs. I feel like you need to take action on like one thing here. It's like I feel you have gathered enough information. Three of Wands can be waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. The Seven of Cups is a card of needing to focus on like one thing at a time. I don't think that's always true, by the way. I'm not 100% a believer in Seven of Cups being a card of only focusing on one thing. To me, that's not always true. Sometimes to me, it can be us manifesting options and we're spoiled for choice, and then we make our decision from there. But for you, Virgo, I feel like this is saying like focus on one thing that you want to accomplish at a time here, and I feel you'll accomplish things faster. This is analysis paralysis, right? That's Virgo. He is looking at these Three Wands, planning and thinking and strategizing, thinking about what he could do. Hangman, right? Seven of Cups, too many options. I feel like this is saying it's time to just get started on one thing, right? And that doesn't mean you might be interested in a lot of things right now, Virgo. I mean, that's probably part of the astrology for you as well, is you could be having a lot of interest. You could be having a lot of ideas, and you probably want to do them all. I feel like this is saying like, hey, guess what? You can do them all. You can try them all, but just start with one. Just get started. So I feel like that's what this is asking you to do here, Virgo. But love it. Thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Libra, let's see what we have for you here. Libra people. Libra, you have the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you are done with love, clearly. Yeah, but you have the Hierophant here. So for some of you, could be love coming in, even though you are probably saying, I've given up on love. I feel like I said this to you on your... I don't know, like your mid-monthly reading, or was it the last weekly reading for this week, the 15th? I think in your reading for the week of the 15th, I said something to you about you needing to kind of, not really needing to. I don't think we have to do anything, just so you know, here, Libra. You have free will. You're allowed to do whatever you want, right? And nobody can stop you. But I feel like you could be saying to yourself, I don't want love. I'm done with love. And then, I feel like someone either comes in and sweeps you off your feet, or someone you just can't resist comes in for you here with this energy. So I do feel for some of you, even though you might be resisting love, Libra, I feel like there could be someone coming in where it's like, they're just a better option, right? I feel like they're just too good. They're too good. So I feel for some of you, there's just someone who's just too good coming in for you here. And I feel like you can't resist it no matter what. Here, like, look, this lady, she looks like, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you are here. I don't attach gender to my cards, but I almost feel like this person here is you, this lady right here. It's almost like she's just totally surrendering to this person here, and I kind of get that feeling for you. I'm not saying you're like surrendering to a person, but I just feel like someone is just like someone has your number, Libra. Somebody knows what to do, right? And I feel like that's all that matters, really. And it's going to be a good connection as well, I feel, with the Hierophant. So it's like, why not, right? For others, I feel that this is saying that you're kind of resisting coming out of hermit mode. The hermit kind of really says that you should come out of hermit mode. The reason I feel sometimes we don't want to leave hermit mode, like if we get the Hermit with the Five of Wands, for example, this could be us fearing conflict or competition, or fearing getting out into the real world. The Hermit says we have climbed to the mountain, climbed to the top of a mountain, right? We have done some soul searching. We have faced our shadow with the Hermit. The reason we resist leaving the Hermit is because we have climbed a freaking mountain. It's like we don't want to do it again. So it's like, the Hermit can come into our lives, and we cannot want to leave the top of the mountain. We can basically say, like, I just did all this work. I'm not getting out into the real world. I'm not going to go out and date. It took me, all this time to climb to the top of a mountain. So I feel for some of you, this is you saying, like, I've done a bunch of work. I don't want to have to do it again, if that makes sense. The thing is that you have the Hierophant. Again, the Hierophant, he normally has 3 levels to the crown on his head. And it can basically say that you have 3 of these to go through. You've probably already been through all 3. That's what maybe you don't realize, is I do feel some of you are actually free from the Hermit energy, because it's like maybe you have already passed all the tests that the Hierophant has given you. You have already gone through all the tests. You have learned what you need to learn. It's time to go behind the Hierophant. It's time to move on to the next level. So I feel like it's time for you. Like, I feel like you are just leveling up. I don't know how, like, I don't think it's time to. I think you just are. So, some things, it's like, yeah, we have free will and everything like that, but it's like leveling up doesn't necessarily require any action. So I feel like you just are leveling up here, Libra. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords says curiosity will probably get the best of you. So you might be saying, like, I've maybe reached a place of healing in my life with the Hermit, or maybe you healed from a relationship, or maybe you learned some difficult relationship lessons, or business lessons, or job lessons, or whatever. But I feel like curiosity is going to get the best of you here with this energy. Sometimes, again, even with the Hierophant, it's like the Hierophant is a teacher. It's something that we could learn. So